Have you ever wondered about the enigmatic figure of Lucifer, often shrouded in controversy and shadowed by centuries of misinterpretation? At the heart of this enigma is a profound duality, a dance of light and darkness that goes beyond simple labels of good and evil. The name Lucifer, which has been confused with Satan for a long time, has been misunderstood, which has made it difficult to understand what it really represents. Lucifer is different from the dark figure often shown in popular stories. Lucifer brings light, encouraging us to face our shadows and embrace our inner brightness. This introduction goes beyond what most of us think about Lucifer. It looks at the different meanings and energies connected with Luciferian energy. It invites you to join a journey of discovery into the balance between light and shadow that defines our existence. In the shadows of our shared mythology, Lucifer is a figure shrouded in mystery. Often misunderstood, it holds a place of profound esoteric significance. This entity is known as the light bearer and likened to the morning star. It embodies a dual nature that challenges our understanding and forces us to look beyond the surface. At the heart of this duality is the symbolism of Venus, the planet that heralds the dawn and dusk with equal brilliance. It represents the transition from darkness to light, from lust to love. Just picture this: you're standing at the edge of night, where the world is waiting for dawn. Venus appears, like a beacon of hope and a harbinger of the coming light. In this moment, Lucifer, as the morning star, represents the potential for enlightenment and a new day filled with love and understanding. However, this promise comes with a big challenge: to find a way to balance the true light of selfless love with the false light of consuming lust. This duality isn't just a moral judgment. It's a reflection of the deeper spiritual truths that govern our journey. The journey from lust to love, from the false light to the true, is a key part of the soul's evolution. When we talk about lust, we're not just referring to sexual desire. It's also a metaphor for the ego's insatiable hunger for power, recognition, and possession. It represents being caught up in the material world, blinded by the dazzling but ultimately empty promises of fulfillment. On the other hand, true love frees the soul from these chains. It's a love that goes beyond the personal, spreading out in an act of selfless giving. It lights up not just the self, but the world around it. Lucifer, as both the bringer of dawn and the herald of dusk, encourages us to embrace this transition within ourselves. The esoteric significance of Lucifer encourages us to confront our inner demons, recognize the lusts that bind us to the wheel of suffering, and strive towards the light of true love. This journey is tough, full of challenges and temptations, but it's also filled with moments of great beauty and understanding. As we make our way along this path, we come to see that Lucifer, far from being the embodiment of evil, serves as a guide, a symbol of the potential for redemption and transformation that lies within us all. So, the dual nature of Lucifer isn't something to be afraid of. It's actually a call to awaken. It encourages us to examine the light we follow, to distinguish between what's true and what's false, and to choose the path of love over the easy allure of lust. By doing this, we not only change our own lives, but we also help to bring more light into the world. We spread the light of understanding, compassion, and true love in a world that has known too much darkness. The story of Lucifer's fall isn't just about sin and punishment. It's also a powerful lesson in sacrifice, transformation, and enlightenment. From a theosophical perspective, this descent is seen as an incredible act of sacrifice by the solar angels, celestial beings of great wisdom and light who chose to leave their high positions to live among humanity. This sacrifice wasn't made in vain. It was born of a deep, abiding love for the evolving human spirit. These solar angels wanted to help the human spirit move from ignorance to awareness. Envision, for a moment, these luminous beings, radiant with the purest light, step down into the denser vibrations of the earth, which is often depicted as a fall. In reality, though, it was a deliberate choice. They chose to embed themselves within the very fabric of human consciousness. The reason for this incredible sacrifice was to give animal man, who was then driven by instinct and survival, the greatest gift of all, the mind. This divine spark, the gift of the solar angels, was the key that would unlock the potential for intellectual and spiritual growth, transforming humanity from mere creatures of the earth to beings capable of understanding, reason, and introspection. This theosophical perspective helps us see things more clearly, even though people have been misunderstanding them for a very long time. Lucifer isn't the adversary some people think he is. He's actually the bearer of light, wisdom, and enlightenment. The descent of the solar angels, with Lucifer at the helm, symbolizes the infusion of divine consciousness into human form, igniting the flame of intellect and self-awareness. This gift of mind was the key to humanity's evolution, pushing us forward on a journey of discovery, innovation, and spiritual exploration. The sacrifice of the solar angels was a turning point in human history. It was a pivotal moment when destiny was forever altered. It shows that the divine loves its creation so much that it's willing to sacrifice, misunderstand, and face criticism to help us become more conscious. This story challenges us to think differently about Lucifer. It encourages us to look beyond the fear and condemnation and to see the light bearer as a guide, leading us from the shadows of ignorance to the light of enlightenment. So, the story of Lucifer and the solar angels isn't really about rebellion. It's more about love, sacrifice, and the never-ending pursuit of spiritual awakening. It encourages us to look within, to recognize our own inner strength, and to honor the sacrifice made on our behalf by striving toward our full potential. As we navigate the complexities of our existence, let's remember the gift of the mind, the legacy of the solar angels, and the path they illuminated. This path leads from the basest animal instincts to the loftiest realms of intellectual and spiritual beings. This journey, filled with the spirit of sacrifice and love, encourages us to go beyond our limits, embrace our inner light, and fulfill our destiny as beings of wisdom and endless potential. In the world of esoteric teachings and the unfolding drama of spiritual evolution, Luciferian energy is a key player in the development of human consciousness. This energy is often misunderstood, but it can be a powerful catalyst for transformation. It can guide the soul through the challenges of life and help us find inner peace and wisdom. This journey isn't about external achievements. It's about personal growth and transformation. The creation and incarnation of the self within spiritual bodies are important steps on the path to enlightenment. Just picture this: you're standing at the threshold of your own inner universe. There, at the heart of it all, are the seeds of divine potential, waiting for the right moment for the Luciferian energy to awaken them. This energy, with its dual nature of challenge and enlightenment, serves as both the sword that cuts through the darkness and the light that shows the way. The process of incarnating the being into spiritual bodies is similar to the alchemist's quest, transforming the heavy, earthly aspects of our nature into the bright, spiritual awareness. Each body, from the ethereal to the more refined, is shaped by the challenges and experiences we face in life, and it's made stronger by the wisdom and compassion we gain along the way. At the core of this esoteric journey is the emergence of the inner Christ, the crystallization of purified energy that transcends the duality of light and shadow. This sacred outcome, realizing our highest potential, is not something that's handed to us. It's something we have to earn by passing tests. Each test is designed to refine our essence, strip away the veils of illusion, and bring us closer to our true nature. The inner Christ is the embodiment of love, wisdom, and power in perfect balance. It's a beacon of divine light within that guides us toward unity with the All. Luciferian energy challenges us to confront our shadows, question our beliefs, and venture beyond our comfort zones. It's the one that encourages us to seek, strive, and surpass our perceived limitations. This energy invites us to embark on the greatest adventure of our lives. It encourages us to become co-creators in our spiritual evolution and to actively participate in the unveiling of our divine blueprint. The relationship between Luciferian energy and human consciousness is a journey of growth, where each step forward is a step inward, deeper into the mysteries of our being. It's in our inner world that we really experience the true essence of Luciferian energy. It's not an adversary, but an ally. It's not a force of division, but a principle of awakening. This energy helps us to become our best selves, showing us how to live with love, wisdom, and power. As we navigate the complexities of our spiritual journey, let's embrace the transformative power of Luciferian energy with courage and openness. Let's recognize it as a key factor in developing our inner spiritual bodies, as the crucible in which the inner Christ is forged. As we go through this deep process of inner alchemy, we're not only learning about the depths of our own consciousness, but we're also helping to wake humanity up as a whole. Embracing this energy means facing the challenge of transcendence, but also the promise of return. We can reunite with our essence, with the divine, and realize our full potential. In the esoteric corridors where light and shadow dance in an endless dance, the path of liberation through Luciferian energy is a journey of profound transformation and awakening. This journey is often shrouded in mystery and misconceptions. In essence, it's an alchemical process where the inner devil, the aspects of our being tethered to base desires, fears, and the ego, is transformed and purified, not vanquished. It's in the crucible of the soul that Luciferian energy serves as both the flame and the catalyst, challenging us to confront and transmute our shadows into light. Picture yourself as the alchemist in your own life, holding the old flask that contains the raw material for your being. This vessel contains the raw materials of your psyche, including the inner devil that represents your lower instincts, and the untamed ego. Using Luciferian energy in this alchemical process represents introducing a divine fire that doesn't destroy but refines. It elevates the baser metals of our nature into spiritual enlightenment. This transformation is marked by a deep process of reflection where we identify and break down the illusions of the ego, uncovering the true essence of ourselves. This inner alchemy isn't just about personal liberation. It's a selfless act for the benefit of humanity. When we overcome the ego and its limiting beliefs, we free ourselves from the chains of ignorance and separation. We also light a beacon for others. This act of self-sacrifice, inspired by the Luciferian principle, is similar to the ancient mysteries where the illumination of one's soul contributes to the enlightenment of all. It's a reminder that we're all connected, and when we free ourselves from the inner Lucifer, it unlocks the potential for growth and transformation for everyone. This path of liberation through Luciferian energy is not for the faint of heart. It takes courage, perseverance, and a willingness to face your deepest shadows. But it's also a journey of incredible beauty. As you purify your inner devil, you'll discover a landscape of inner wisdom, love, and power that was previously hidden by the ego's veils. It's a process of growth and transformation, of letting go of the old ways of being to emerge anew, illuminated by the inner light that was always there, waiting to be acknowledged and embraced. The call to embark on this path is a call to adventure. It's a summons to engage with the deepest mysteries of existence and to play an active role in the co-creation of reality. It encourages us to see Luciferian energy not as a force of evil, but as a powerful agent of change. It provides us with the tools and motivation to transform our inner world, and in doing so, the world around us. By embracing this journey, we step into our power as creators. We become beings of light, capable of profound love and wisdom. We dedicate ourselves to the liberation of ourselves and humanity from the confines of ignorance and fear. So, the path to liberation through Luciferian energy is a sacred journey towards wholeness, where the alchemical symbolism of transforming and purifying the inner devil becomes a reality. It calls on us to go beyond the ego, to give up the less important things for the more important ones, and to rise like a phoenix from the ashes of our former selves, reborn into the fullness of our divine potential. This transformation holds the promise of a new dawn, a world where each soul shines brightly, liberated and whole, guided by the light of its own transcendent nature. In the complex dance of life, where every shadow exists in harmony with light, the path of spiritual evolution unfolds through a delicate reconciliation with the dual nature of being. This journey, guided by the wisdom of Luciferian energy, invites us to embrace the full spectrum of our existence, including both the light that guides us and the darkness that shapes us. This acceptance isn't about giving up, but about understanding the balance that governs the universe and our place within it. Imagine you're at the crossroads of your own soul, where the paths of light and darkness meet. In this sacred space, you are encouraged to acknowledge the darkness within. Don't see it as something to be overcome, but as a teacher and guardian of lessons yet to be learned. Similarly, the light within you is seen not just as a source of purity, but also as a source of warmth, compassion, and understanding. This dance between light and darkness is at the heart of spiritual evolution. It's a journey that celebrates all aspects of who you are and sees how they contribute to your soul's destiny. The Luciferian path, which focuses on bringing these two sides together, encourages us to use our free will in a way that makes sense to us. It suggests that true enlightenment isn't achieved by denying the darkness, but by embracing it and understanding it. This realization puts a lot of responsibility on our shoulders. It's through our choices, made when we're fully aware, that we navigate the waters of this existence. Our free will is what guides us on our journey, taking into account what we've learned from the past and the vision of the future we want to create. To understand the role of free will and personal responsibility on the Luciferian path, you have to think deeply about your own nature and be prepared to face up to its complexities. It requires courage to question, seek, and challenge the foundations of our beliefs. This journey is proof of our abilities. We are creators, beings with a divine spark, capable of shaping our reality to align with our highest ideals. It's a path that respects the individual soul's autonomy while recognizing our connection to everything in existence. Looking at things from a Luciferian point of view helps us see that there are two sides to existence, which gives us a new way of thinking about our spiritual journey. It frees us from the dualistic mindset that tries to categorize our experiences as either good or bad. Instead, it encourages us to find a balance within. Finding that balance, that harmonious coexistence of light and darkness, is where true growth happens. It's the soil from which the lotus of our enlightenment blossoms, nourished by the waters of our deepest, most authentic selves. So, accepting our dual nature isn't just a part of our spiritual growth, it's the core of it. It's an ongoing process that reveals the infinite depths of our being layer by layer. As we move forward on this journey, we realize that every moment of darkness is a stepping stone to light, every challenge an opportunity for growth, and every choice is an opportunity to exercise our divine right to free will. This understanding gives us not only the essence of the Luciferian path, but also the key to our liberation and fulfillment. Here, in the dance of light and darkness, we find the truth of our existence. We are beings of limitless potential, capable of transcending our limitations and embodying the divine harmony of the cosmos. As we stand at the start of our spiritual journey, the path illuminated by Luciferian principles encourages us to go beyond the ordinary and explore the extraordinary with courage and insight. This path, which is made up of both light and shadow, teaches us the importance of balancing what is unusual with what is normal in our search for enlightenment. In this context, deviance isn't about descending into chaos. It's about embracing the necessary catalysts for growth. It encourages us to question, explore, and ultimately break free from the stagnation that binds us to outdated modes of being. The best way to use Luciferian energy is to find a balance between our different natures. This helps us to grow holistically as spiritual beings. It's an invitation to embrace the principles of freedom, enlightenment, and self-determina. Tie-in. It's about using our inner light and darkness with grace and purpose. This balance isn't something that stays the same. It's something that changes over time. It's a back and forth between what's inside us and what's around us. When we bring these Luciferian principles into our spiritual practice, we have to accept the full range of our lives, appreciate the good in our flaws, and see every instance of divergence as a chance for significant change. This path calls on us to be pioneers of our own souls, to chart a course through the unexplored depths of our being, and to emerge not just enlightened, but whole. As you walk this path, remember that your journey is an inspiration to others. It shows how we can transform ourselves and tap into the amazing potential of the human spirit. Share your stories, your insights, and your struggles. By doing so, you contribute to the collective evolution of consciousness. Your journey through balancing deviance and order, embracing Luciferian energy, is not just about you. It's a chapter in the bigger story of our spiritual awakening. You're not alone on this journey. Together, as seekers of light and explorers of shadows, we're creating a new spiritual understanding. It honors the complexity of our nature and the transformative power of our choices. Let's move forward with courage, with love, and with the unwavering belief that within us lies the potential to transcend the ordinary and to touch the divine.